Welcome to the October 2023 edition of the GECF Monthly Gas Market Report. We would like to present a short overview of the main highlights of the report, which include the major developments in the gas market during the last month. The global GDP growth forecast for 2023 remains steady at 2.5%, as reported by the latest forecast from Oxford Economics. However, the anticipated slowdown in economic growth in the fourth quarter of 2023 and in 2024 has led to a downward revision in the global GDP growth forecast for 2024, with a decrease of 0.1 percentage points to 1.9%. In most economies, inflation is expected to gradually subside, with the rate of decrease varying based on when monetary policy tightening occurs. Global inflation is expected to average 6.1% in 2023. In September 2023, gas consumption in the EU returned to a declining trend after experiencing an upsurge in the previous month, August 2023. Gas consumption decreased by 11% year-on-year, totaling 19 BCM. This decline was attributed to the ongoing implementation of the EU regulation, which encourages a voluntary 15% reduction in gas demand and an increase in solar and nuclear output in the power generation sector. Gas-based electricity production in the EU decreased by 11% year-on-year, while total electricity production declined by 4% year-on-year, amounting to 184 terawatt-hours. In September 2023, US gas consumption increased by 3% year-on-year, reaching 66 BCM. The residential sector saw a 1% year-on-year increase, while the commercial sector experienced a 1.8% rise. Gas consumption in the power generation sector went up by 6.3%, reaching 33.4 BCM. The rise is a result of the continued reduction of coal power plants, increased cooling needs driven by a heat wave, and the decreasing natural gas prices, which enhanced the attractiveness of gas-powered plants. In August 2023, China's apparent gas demand, covering pipeline imports, LNG imports and domestic production, rose by 11% compared to the previous year, totaling 33 BCM. The increase in gas consumption is linked to the revival of economic activities following the easing of the stringent COVID-19 lockdown restrictions in 2022. The resurgence in Chinese gas demand may be driven by industrial and residential sectors. It is worth noting that the official Manufacturing Purchasing Managers Index, PMI, showed signs of recovery, rising to 49.7% by the end of August from 48.8% in May, indicating a rebound in industrial activities. In August 2023, gas production in Europe saw a year-on-year decrease of 12%, resulting in a total output of 14 BCM. This reduction was mainly attributed to decreased output from the major producers in the region, Norway, the Netherlands and the UK. In September 2023, the 7 major shale gas-producing regions in the US recorded a 3% year-on-year growth in production, amassing 84 BCM. In August 2023, China witnessed a 7% year-on-year rise in gas production, reaching 18 BCM. Furthermore, the total gas output from January to August recorded a 6% year-on-year increase, totaling 153 BCM. Moreover, in September 2023, Venezuela and Trinidad and Tobago signed an agreement on the development of Dragon gas field in Venezuela, representing a significant milestone for Latin America and the Caribbean's gas production. In terms of new discoveries, in August 2023, approximately 260 million barrels of oil equivalent of hydrocarbon volumes were discovered, with gas amounting to 29 BCM. This marked a monthly decrease compared to July 2023 and annual decrease compared to August 2022. In September 2023, PNG imports to the EU fell sharply by 19% month-on-month, to reach 11 BCM. Moreover, this quantity was 21% lower than 1 year ago. Norwegian supply has been hampered by planned and unscheduled outages, and so supply decreased along all its routes during the month. Net PNG flows continues from the UK to Europe via the interconnectors, however supply from the UK remains below 1 BCM. In August 2023, China reached the record monthly quantity of PNG imports for the 3rd consecutive month. PNG imports rose to 6.2 BCM, marking a 2% increase month-on-month, and 10% higher year-on-year. Global LNG imports stood at 32 million tons, demonstrating a 2.1% year-on-year increase but marking the lowest level since September 2022. The primary impetus for this rise came from the Asia-Pacific region, with additional contributions from Latin America and the Caribbean and the MENA regions, which helped compensate for declining imports in Europe. Specifically, the Asia-Pacific region experienced substantial growth driven mainly by China, India, Japan and Thailand, offsetting the decline observed in South Korea. In contrast, Europe faced a significant decrease in LNG imports due to elevated gas storage levels, diminished demand and diverging prices between Asia-Pacific and Europe. On the supply side, global LNG exports reached 34 million tons, marking a 2.8% year-on-year driven by both GECF and non-GECF countries, along with higher LNG reloads. At a country level, Algeria, Mozambique, Oman, Qatar and the US drove the expansion in LNG exports. In the EU, underground gas storage sites are edging closer towards being fully filled. In September 2023, the average daily level of underground gas storage crept to 99 BCM, which is 12 BCM higher than 1 year ago, and also 12 BCM higher than the 5-year historical average. In Japan and South Korea, the continued demand for cooling has supported LNG drawdown, and storage levels fell by 2% month-on-month to an estimated 8.7 BCM. In the US, underground gas stocks rose to 93 BCM, which was 11 BCM higher year-on-year, and represents 69% of capacity. Gas and LNG spot prices in Europe displayed a bullish trend, marking a consecutive increase for the second month in a row in September 2023. The catalyst for this increase was the commencement of a strike action in early September at Chevron's Gorgon and Wheatstone LNG facilities in Australia. However, industrial strikes ended on September 22, 2023, and LNG exports appeared to be largely unaffected. The average TTF spot price stood at $11 per MMBTU, reflecting a 6% month-on-month increase. In addition, the average Northeast Asia spot LNG price experienced a substantial 12% month-on-month increase, reaching $13 per MMBTU. Furthermore, Asian LNG prices traded at an average premium of nearly $2 per MMBTU over TTF spot prices. Looking ahead to the upcoming months, prices are expected to receive support from increased LNG demand in Asia. Additionally, the ongoing Israel-Palestine conflict has put upward pressure on prices and may cause further upward price movement. Thank you for watching this short video presentation on the October 2023 edition of the GECF Monthly Gas Market Report. We invite you to download the full report from our website at www.gecf.org. You can also access the report by scanning the QR code provided.